Hey everyone, Darren here from the Music Vault. I tried this a couple of times already, it just wasn't going to work. Well, now everybody is kind of chilling. I figured I'd do my video now. I'm in the middle of cleaning up my pit, and I got a couple of things that I want to show. They're new, so. But first and foremost, playing in the background is Sympathy. And this one is called Anagogic Tyranny. This dude right here, Derek, his name is Derek he is actually a lawyer out west. I'm friends with him on Facebook. He's a pretty insightful guy and writes some of the best technical Canadian death metal going. And as far as I remember, he's a huge Suffocation fan, so it kind of really comes through on his stuff. But this, I want to say this is their latest, the last one, but this came out like, I don't know, 2008, I think. Long time ago anyways. It's been a long time. Great stuff. If you haven't heard it, you get it. I think I got 4 releases from this band. Awesome stuff. Okay, first up, this one. I ordered it from Amazon. I ordered this one, and then I ordered an Iron Maiden Number of the Beast 7-inch. When they did all the 7-inch albums, I think there's like 15 of them. So I ordered them. They said they shipped, and then that's it. I waited. I phoned Pure Later Courier after I think 3 weeks, and they said, "Oh, it's not even in our system. You'll have to give Amazon a call." So I called Amazon, explained to them that I was given a shipping date and an arrival date, and that shipping date and arrival date came and went, and I got nothing. And then it was supposed to get it the next day, didn't get it, and then it was supposed to get it by a week later, nothing. So I called them up, explained the whole thing, and they, "Oh, I'm so sorry, so they sent me the package over again. Well, the only problem was I bought the last Number of the Beast 7-inch, and now it's going to sit there in limbo and wait until they get the 7-inch in stock, which could be never. So after a couple of weeks, I'm going to give them a call and say, you know what, I want to cancel that order and put the money somewhere else." Anyways, so in the meantime, they're sending it to me. I'm thinking it's the black version. So my record shop uptown that I go to, there's 2. One guy sells all brand new stuff, and the other guy's used, both named Chris. So I go to Chris's shop called Mind Bomb Records. He's got it, and it's the splatter version. So I'm like, this is cool. I'll have the splatter version and the black version. And I think the Walmart version is red. Well, the Amazon version comes in, and it's the same one. So I went back and exchanged it, got another one that's in here. But this album I'm talking about, Rush, Icon. Best band in the world, but they've got 3 different versions out. I eventually want to get them all, just because I'm a Rush freak, and I'm a collector, and yeah, I want them. So this one is really nice. Look at that. That is really sweet. Now, they have a Rush Icon 2. It's a double disc. The only thing with this one is it doesn't have like the really most popular songs on it in terms of ones that everybody would know. Like, it's got Working Man on it, and it's got Limelight and Free Will. But that's if you're not a Rush, like if you don't know Rush, other than a couple of songs, Tom Sawyer's not on here. Close to the Heart is, but YYZ's not on here. There's Red Sector A's on here. There's a couple of big ones that really aren't on this, but that's okay because all the songs on here are awesome anyways in their own right. It's got Working Man, Fly By Night, Twilight Zone, Close to the Heart. Everybody knows that one. Circumstances, Free Will, and then Limelight, Analog Kid, Red Sector A, Marathon, and Force 10. So some people that aren't huge Rush fans are gonna go, huh? Okay, whatever. Anyways, it's another Rush album in my massive Rush collection. Yeah, and actually, except for that one, other than that, I did buy that. All these are from the same record shop. Now, this band is friggin' phenomenal. It is nothing but pure death metal. And I highly recommend this band. Tomb Mold. Crazy name, I know. And this is Planetary Clairvoyance. Holy mackerel. Holy mackerel. Awesome death bomb. So, on my phone, I can go into YouTube Music. And I can type in whatever band I want. And then it comes up, all the songs. And then you can't download them and burn them or anything. You can download them into this package onto your phone. But the minute you delete the app, all the songs go away. It doesn't stay in your phone, it just stays in the app, which is really cool. And it's free. So then it has, like at the bottom it'll say what up next, lyrics, and then related. So I click related all the time to see. And now I have to buy the new album from Witch Vomit because it is freaking amazing. It's like brutal guttural death metal, but not like the slam stuff. This is like Tomb Mold, Witch Vomit. It takes Dismember and amps it up 3 or 4 notches. It's just got that kind of like that buzzy fuzz tone death metal. Yeah, it's awesome. Anyways, this is really cool because it's the black insert, or the black inlay in it. It comes with colored lyric sheet with all the art, and this kind of reminds me of A Spectre Within from Fate's Warning, and Awaken the Guardian. This kind of fantasy kind of thing, although this is skulls and stuff like that, and dwelling and whatever, but it kind of reminds me of that fantasy kind of thing from those 2 Fate's Warning albums. Different. And then Tomb Mold, the album that you can't read, and that's the full artwork of the album and everything. And then this one has the nice black with the poly sleeve, and this is on a nice electric blue. I really like this, and it really, to me, it really goes well with the cover. All the blues and stuff really has a nice match. So it's really cool. The next one, same record shop, Mind Bomb Records. I went in and I got the Rush and the Tomb Mold, and I spotted this and I went, oh, I can't leave without this. Individual Thought Patterns from Death. Holy mackerel. If anybody knows Death, to me, they are the purveyors of death metal. I would say and agree with the fact that Chuck Schuldiner is the godfather of death metal. People might argue the point and say Possessed were because they had a song called Death Metal, and no. Chuck Schuldiner, for sure, is the purveyor of death metal. Death, to me, is one of the first death metal, if not the first death metal band. Anyways, the insert is all the write-ups from Gene Hoglan, Perry Grayson, Alan Dutchess, and then, you know, collage of pictures and ticket stubs and backstage passes that from the tour, and then of course the lyrics. And this one is, now when I spotted it, I'm like, okay, yeah, I want to get that. What made my mind up that said I'm not leaving this record shop without this friggin' album was this. I got that, I spotted that, and I'm like, nope, can't leave without this. I just picked up Sound of Perseverance, and it was the same thing. A lot more reds and greens and pinks and stuff like that. Really cool. The pinwheel, and then the custom center rings. Yeah, so I was like, no, I can't leave without. And this is another Relapse issue. They've reissued this album a few times. Actually, they've reissued a lot of the Death stuff a few times. I have everything except for Human and Symbolic, and those two are on my radar next. I do want to get those two, and I think then I want to get Live in LA, and there's another live one I want to pick up, but those are live albums. Those aren't studio albums. I just need Symbolic and Human, and I'll have all of the studio albums from Death. Now, getting back to the Rush. Remember when I told you I had bought 2 copies? If I didn't tell you that, yeah, I bought 2 copies, thinking one was black and one was splatter. So maybe I explained it in the video that I had to delete. Anyways, so I had 2 copies of the same vinyl. So I went back up to Mind Bomb and exchanged it for this Candlemass Epicus Doomicus Metallicus. This is the reissue from Peaceville from 2010. Lyrics, gatefold lyrics, pictures of the band. This is their first album, and it doesn't have Messiah Marcolin on it. It's got Johan Linkvist, and I think he actually came back in the band just recently. So yeah, so I think it's either him that's back in the band or he's gone, and Robert Lowe's back in the band, or Robert Lowe was in and Johan came back. Anyways, it's Candlemass, and this was the one before Messiah Marcolin. Now, that's super cool. Now I showed this, I bought it and I hadn't opened it yet, and I opened it when I was doing my video, and then my wife came down and started talking to me about something, and I had to shut it off. So I showed, if you could see the color of the vinyl, like right here, as opposed to on camera, it's a blood red. However, it's red, but it's a blood red if you see it this way, as opposed to on the lights and all that. Yeah, it's Candlemass. And like I said in the previous video, I have one Candlemass album on vinyl, And I have my other, I only have 3 Candlemass albums. I have Candlemass Live. It's the purple cover, and it's got Candlemass in the form of a cross, I think. Or Candlemass Live or something like that. And I have another one, and I can't, it's only a 4-song EP. It's not Lucifer Rising. It's a different one, and I can't remember what the name of it is. And, you know, thinking that I was going to do this video again, you would think that I would have gone and gotten the CD, looked at it, and went, oh yeah, it's this one, so I wouldn't be looking dumb on camera. Well, I'm looking dumb, because I didn't do it, and I still forget the name of the friggin' album. Anyways, so I got 3, and he's got up there, he's got Tales of Creation, which I might sneak up there this week without telling my wife, and I might pick it up. Anyways, that is my update. I got nothing coming up. I haven't been buying a lot because I just have so much up financially. This wall behind me is gonna eventually, in the coming weeks, you will see a completely remodeled vinyl or music vault, and that's going to be all this. It's going to be gone, and that's going to be one great big rack, and all my CDs that aren't in that rack or that rack are going to go on that rack, and all of those ones over there, those ones over there, those ones over there, over there, they're all going to be gone and cleaned up. So I'm going to declutter a lot of the clutter that's down here, because I mean, yeah, it's my little slice of heaven, but it's starting to look a little cluttered. And I was at my best friend's place, and I saw his place, and I'm like, nah, this is classy clutter, you know what I mean? Whereas this is just like 18-year-old boy's room with vinyl records and that, which nothing wrong with it. It's just I want to have a little bit different. I want to get rid of that. If you look over there, there's a big wall unit there that I want to get rid of. And anyways, in the coming weeks, maybe a couple of months from now, that'll all be done. So anyways, I've taken up enough of your time. 4 albums, 18 minutes long. Yeah. I'm gonna stop chattering, and I'll talk to you guys next video. Take care.